is I, Matty Three Thumbs, coming back to you again with some more stuff. You're welcome. As you can see, I got my Deadpool robe on. This was given to me by my wonderful wife. I love her to death. She's a wonderful woman. Also got Deadpool slippers. What do you think about that? This video is going to be kind of fast, just to kind of give you an idea of what goes on in my house, okay? For the couple of girls out there that might be watching, for all you guys that got girlfriends that want to let them know what it's going to take in the future, here we go. My wife is a wonderful woman. She puts up with a lot of stuff with me. She appreciates the things that I do for her. She respects me as a gamer, and she understands what it takes to continue to make me happy. I want to show you some of the things that she's done for me that might not be in the normal realm of what society thinks that a wife should do for her husband. We'll start off real simple with a couple hobbies. Magic the Gathering. There we go. For some of you out there who might not know what Magic the Gathering is all about, it is a strategy card game where you build your decks, you buy more packs, you get more cards, your decks get better. It's a whole lot of fun. It's a lot of geeky fun. It's been also known as Cardboard Crack, which is actually a very fitting name for this game because just one pack isn't enough. Just one deck isn't enough. Just 1,000 cards isn't enough. It's just never enough. You always want more. That's just the problem with this game. My wife, she plays some too. She didn't play near as much as I did when I was growing up, but she plays too. Not too long ago, me and her went together on a box of Magic cards because we went to this convention, we got back into the game, and there we go. Started buying cards again. And she just went right along with that. She went right along with that because it gives us something to do while we're at the house too, because we can sit down with each other and play Magic, which is a ton of fun. But getting into this game, getting back into this game, being willing to spend money on something that women may not feel like is that important, that's kind of a big deal, especially for people like me. You want to talk about hobbies? I don't know if anybody knows what perler beads are, but in this community, in the geek community, most of us do. I make things with these perler beads. It's a child's toy, really. If you look at it real close like that, you can see that they're individual little beads like that. And what you do is you put them on this pegboard, and you put them down individually in these little color combinations, and you come up with a picture like this. It's just little beads all put together to make that big thing. And then you take a piece of paper on the other side, and you iron it, and it sticks together. Mine are just sitting around right now because I haven't bought any frames to put them in. But that's something I wasted a lot of time on. It costs money to buy those beads. It takes me a lot of time sitting in front of the TV, just putting these beads on this little pegboard to make these things. But it's a ton of fun that I enjoy. One Christmas, she got me a starter kit for making these perler beads because I've seen stuff on the internet and everywhere else of people making these things. And I'm like, instead of me buying this stuff, why don't I just make these myself and give me something to do? So she got me a starter kit for these perler beads. And I've been doing that ever since. And I love it. It's a ton of fun. You see these tins? Just simple little tins. T-shirts came in them. I come home one day, and they're just sitting in a chair waiting for me when I walk in the front door because she went out shopping with her mother, and she thought that while she was out, she would surprise me and get me a little something she knew would make my day. So I come home one day, and I've just got 2 of these things sitting at the house, and I've got new T-shirts, and I've got new little tins to just put stuff in and sit them on a shelf and show them off and everything else that I do with this geeky nonsense. Because, most of the stuff that I have just kind of sits around and you just look at it and be like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that Yoda alarm clock. What do you think about that little guy? My wife got me this for my birthday. I've been using this every single day since then to get me up and to wake me up. He hit his little head and his belly glows. I recently got this chapstick lightsaber from the store and put him in his hand. It was just perfect because he's a little Lego guy and he doesn't have very big hands, but it was perfect for that little thing. Move on to some more birthdays and stuff. Wolverine t-shirt. Trust me, I'm a superhero t-shirt. She got me Star Wars wall stickies. All kinds of Star Wars wall stickies. I haven't done anything with them yet because I'm not sure exactly where to put them, but I'm going to do something with them eventually. I've got all kinds of geeky stuff on my walls. She bought me the little wall stick-on words. While we're on vacation in Orlando, I custom put together that lightsaber. Go back to Christmases for a second. My wife got me this hoodie one Christmas. I wore it the entire Christmas season. I probably wore this thing for a month solid before I ever took it off and was like, okay, we can finally wash it. For the recent Valentine's Day, My wife got me a new 3DS. The 3DS has the new stable 3D that will track your head as you move your head around, unlike the old one that would get blurry if you turned it from side to side. It also has built-in Amiibo support and NFC support, which is awesome, and a C-stick to actually control the camera angles, which was missing from the old one, which playing games like Majora's Mask or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time really missed out on. So my wife does all kinds of awesome little things like this for me from time to time. For birthdays, it's geeky stuff. For hobbies, it's geeky stuff. For clothing, it's geeky stuff. I'm wearing a shirt that is a skull that is made out of cats. I don't know if you can see that, but the skull's made out of cats. I got this from an old loot crate. And the coup de grace, the best thing that she's done for me, which is wonderful as far as my geeking gaming nonsense, Xbox 360 Special Star Wars Edition. One year right around Christmas, my old Xbox 360 died, unfortunately. I got the red ring of death and it wasn't any good anymore. And just for Christmas, I'd gotten some cash and bought a brand new game that I couldn't even play anymore. So I get home one day and my wife had that sitting in the chair when I walked in the front door for me. Her mentality was, if you're going to buy another Xbox 360, why don't we just go big or go home? For everybody out there in a relationship that you want to show this to your significant other so that they understand what it is they're getting into, this is what they're getting into. Anyways, this is just a little thing I wanted to throw together real quick. For anybody following, I'm sorry there were some scheduling issues making the Super Fight video. I am still working on that, so we will get to see what that card game actually looks like in actual play. I will have that up as soon as I possibly can. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Go to all my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check all that stuff out. I hope you enjoyed this, and Yoda and I would like to say, have a good day.